Hey guys, welcome back to Majotori, where last time we managed to kill a few people. Let's see how it goes this time around. Alright, so we got some new people. Tsubasa, Sebastian, or let's go political this time around, alright? Let's get into some deep politics, get myself banned on YouTube. Zing was about to win a lot of money in a quiz show. She just needed to answer the last question correctly. Is that your final answer? She asked the host. Okay, so it's a quiz show. She's not like a political speaker, so this wasn't going quite where I thought it was. Oh, wait a minute! That's him! That's the gaming dude! This is the quiz show he's on! Man, the plot thickens! We'll see if she's right after this commercial break. Zing took the chance to go to the bathroom. She was about to throw up from the pressure. The witch has no reflection in the mirror. She's a vampire, she's not a witch. She wished so hard for her answer to be correct, then a witch appeared behind her. Lyrat offered her a deal, but Zhang was confused. You're asking me to correctly answer your question, so my answer to that question is correct, she asked. She could make that, question a little bit more confusing. That sounds complicated if you say it like that, replied the rat. In the end, Zhang accepted the deal, and the trivia game began. What does the acronym RAM mean when referring to computer components? Alright, see, now you're talking my language. In what video game series does Sir Daniel Fortesque star? Oh yeah, man, medieval! In what year was the first generation iPhone released? Man, I'm not an Apple person. 04? 07. What is the main character's profession in the anime Negimal Magister Negi Magi, Mahou Sensei Negima? English teacher. Hey, I got it. In what video game does Sonic transform during nighttime? Oh, you mean one of the worst ones? Unleashed? What? Okay. I thought she was going to lose. Congratulations, said Lyrat, and then she vanished. Zhang went back to the set and the show resumed. After a long, intense pause, the results were announced. Her answer was correct. She was now rich. Alright, so we got her rich. Oh, we got another Game Boy, let's go! Let's see if we can get him famous on YouTube. Hector loved video games, but he was trapped in this boring world. If only he could live in a magical world, fighting monsters and finding treasure. Most of us would die in those kind of worlds, buddy. You gotta, lower your standards a little bit. I can make your wish come true, said Lyrat, appearing out of nowhere. Ah, a witch, screamed Hector. You wish to fight monsters, but you're afraid of a witch. Yeah, exactly my point. Hector calmed down and made a deal with her. In which of these anime is the main character not named Sakura? Card Captor Sakura. Nope, okay, Sakura Trick. Who directed the movie Blade Runner? Dude, I don't know. Mr. Scott, yeah. Where is there a time machine in the anime Doraemon? I don't know what that is. Where would you guys keep your time machine? In your basement? Be easier to hide it that way. In your bathtub, so you accidentally get transferred to the medieval ages while you're trying to clean up. In the garage, or inside of a drawer. Very tiny time machine. You could probably lose it. I'm gonna say in the bathtub. Oh, that's where I'd keep mine, is in the bathtub. In what video game do you try to rescue Princess Yorda? Is it a Tails game, or is it Ico? Those are ooh. Ico. Hey, I got it right! What is the first crime the main characters commit in the movie Thelma and Louise? I'm going to assume theft. It's murder, so they start off with murder. Most criminals start off small and work their way up. First they steal a few things, then they steal a few people, then they murder those people with the things that they stole. In which of these anime is there a ritual called the Holy Grail War? Oh yeah, that's Fate. Alright, buddy, let's see if you get transported to Skyrim. You get to go to Skyrim? No Skyrim for you. Sorry, said Lyrat, and then she vanished. It's alright, buddy. Through the magical powers of me poorly photoshopping things, we can go ahead and put you in Skyrim. I think you'll enjoy your time there. That night, one of his parents came back with bad news. He had been fired, and now they weren't able to meet their expenses. Hector was forced to find a job. When he came home, he was so tired he didn't even want to play video games. Dude, like, why is it the two gaming characters the most relatable for me? Instead, he complained about them on internet forums. Alright, so we got Tsubasa, I'm gonna call her Nokia, and Sebastian. We're gonna go with Nokia right here. Nokia dressed up in her formal attire and arrived at the company party. Only for her to find out that it was not a formal party, but a costumed one. Now what? Oh, it's One Punch Man, I like that. She had no costume and was already coming in a bit late. When all hope was lost, she saw something she couldn't believe. On the other side of the street, there was a girl dressed as a witch. Nokia ran towards her. Hey girl, I need you to do me a big favor, she said. Of course, this is awkward, said the girl, looking confused. I'm with someone else right now. Wait a minute and I'll make your wish come true. Nokia waited, preparing the money to offer the girl in exchange for her costume. But it turned out the girl didn't want her money. Instead, she offered Nokia a chance to win her costume by playing a trivia game. What is the symbol of Cancer in the Zodiac? It is a crab, is it not? Yeah, the Cancer crab. What ocean is between America and Africa? The Atlantic. Hey, I got something right with geography. In which of the following video games must you avoid dying in your sleep? Catherine. I've never played Catherine, but Suko plays it a lot, so if you happen to watch this, Suko, thank you for giving me the Catherine knowledge. You might be able to get this girl her witch costume now. In which of these TV shows is the Darihama Initiative mentioned? Sounds something really convoluted, which would make me think Lost. Yeah, convoluted. Yes! You get your costume, lady. You kinda look like you're already wearing one. Congratulations, said Lyrat. But then she stripped. Right there in the middle of the street, without second thought. That left an impression on Nokia. He put the costume on and went to the party. Everyone complimented her on her costume, but she was distracted, thinking about Lyrat. Is she going to become the witch? Are we going to see her as the witch later? Alright, we're going to continue Nokia's story. Let's go. Ever since Lyrat had stripped before her, Nokia hadn't been able to stop thinking about her. Maybe she was in love. She still had her witch costume. That would make for a good excuse to see her again. Can I have my clothes back then? Asked Lyrat, appearing out of nowhere. It was not just a costume, she was an actual witch. Let me take you out to dinner, asked Nokia. If that's your wish, you know the rules, replied Lyrat. What does a Geiger counter measure? Radioactivity? Why does the main character create a suit of armor in Iron Man? To escape
to kill the Batman!
Which of these is not one of the main characters in the animated series Recess? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, Georgina. Which of these is not one of the main characters in the animated series The Powerpuff Girls? You guys know all the Powerpuff Girls, right? Bubbles, Blossom, Blaze, and Buttercup. What kind of animal do you control in the video game Shelter? Ooh, I don't know. Is it just a dog? It's a badger. We need to play Shelter next. This sounds. I want to play a game where you play as a badger. What is the main character addicted to in the movie Trainspotting? Sex. Oh, what? I mean, I guess they both make you feel good, right? And none of them have any negative side effects. We got... Oh, we dead. Oh, she doesn't get a girlfriend. Sorry, said Lyrat, and then she grabbed her clothes and vanished. Nokia felt as if her heart had been broken. She stuffed herself with pies to overcome her being rejected. She gonna be a big girl. She gonna be a big old goth girl. Alright, we're gonna go with Coney. I have to know what this dead bird is about. The back door of Coney's house led to a forest. Coney loved looking for animals and taking pictures of them. Then she killed one because her flash got in its eye and it hit her tree, going Mach speed. One day, she found an injured bird. She took it home and tried to nurse it back to health. I hope you get better, Coney whispered to the bird. She's like, full on just like grabbing her. I hope we make a deal, Lyrat whispered to Coney. Who directed the movie Edward Scissorhands? Mr. Burton Man. The Burt Burton. In which of these anime are the characters made using 3D computer-generated graphics? I mean, I would say Death Note would do, like, certain characters. That's also the only anime on this list I know. I don't know Miss Kabushai's Dragon Maid Kabuyushi Shanchi no Maid Dragon. But we're gonna say that's it. Nope, okay, it was Kimono Friends. What is fermented to make sake? Rice. Just like alcoholic rice water. What form of digital media uses the BMP file extension? That's an image. What color is the Evangelion Unit 02 in the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion? I don't know! It was red. It was a red one. It was red. I knew that. I've watched that show a whole never. So if she loses, does she get, like, strangled? Well, we might just get to find out. Yep. Alright, witch, strangle her to death. Sorry, said a Lyrat, and then she strangled her to death. The bird rested all night. When Coney woke up the next day, it was already dead. Come on, game developer, I'm cool with killing people, but birds, come on now. That bird did nothing wrong. He buried it in the forest. That's sad. Let's play as a doggo. The sky was clear, and the moon was full. Oliver was fascinated by its beauty. He howled and howled, but the moon would not howl back. So he kept howling until a shadow appeared on the moon. What are you doing? Asked the shadow. You are a dog, not a wolf. You are... The dog is barking to the music. This is my new favorite game. You are not a dog, not a wolf. You are not supposed to howl at the moon. Sound doesn't even travel through space. The moon cannot hear you. Don't get that dog's hopes up! But I can fix that. Somehow Oliver sort of understood what the shadow was trying to say, even though he was a dog. They made some kind of deal, and the shadow began asking questions. What artifact does the main character look for? I can't answer and read these questions. The dog is just so great. What artifact does the main character look for in the first video game of the Tomb Raider series? The Triforce, obviously, the Holy Grail. Oh, that's not okay. I haven't played the first Tomb Raider. In which of these animated series is there a character called Metabee? Metabots. That was kind of obvious. I haven't even seen it, it's just the name. What color was Pac-Man in its original arcade game? Yellow. With whom does Ariel fall in love in Disney's The Little Mermaid? Kristoff, it was Eric. I'm not a Disney person. What name does Cinderella give to the fat mouse she rescues in Disney's movie Cinderella? Jacques. I just wanted it to be Jack. I don't know. not a Disney person. Stop with the Disney questions. I don't do Disney. Stop it. Now the dog is gonna be sad, and it's all because of the. Oh, hey, never mind. That worked out. Congratulations, the shadow said, and then she vanished. Oliver howled as hard as he could, and the whole town below went deaf. This time his howl traveled through space, reached the moon, and bounced back. It seemed as if the moon was howling back at him. Oliver felt loved. Oh, what a good doggo. Alright, so we got female Geralt, Tsubasa, or we're gonna go with Tsubasa. That's like the name, even though I'm probably saying it wrong. If she could get one wish to come true right then, Tsubasa would wish for a pair of wings, so that way she didn't die during her fall off of the tower. A pair of white wings on her back that she could fly away like a bird. Without any more sadness. Oh no! Oh no, what's actually happening? Oh god. Whoa, wait a moment, said Lairat, grabbing Tsubasa's hand. This is getting, like, happy dark. Let's make a deal. Who is the author of a book, A Brief History of Time? Neil deGrasse. Oh no, man. Dude, like, this music. Like, I actually want to save this girl. Which of these is not a character in the anime One Piece? I don't watch One Piece, but Killer Bee is from Naruto, so I know that much. Which character is known for trying to kill Bart in the animated series The Simpsons? Sideshow Bob. What is the first name of the video game character Professor Layton? Luke Layton, Clark Layton, Herschel Layton, Logic Layton. Oh, I thought it would be like, okay, this girl's gonna die. Oh, this girl's gonna die, and it's all my fault for being too dumb. Yes! Congratulations, said Lairat, and then she vanished. She forgot to give her the wings, and she fell to her death. Tsubasa spread her wings and flew away. Towards a free and vast sky, without any more sadness. But she will be hunted by the United States government because she can fly now and they want to know how and why. Fatima was now on her way to becoming a rock star. After years of hard work and persistence, she had finally managed to find herself a growing fan base, and a growing beard by the looks of it. Just when everything seemed to go well for once, a tragedy announced its arrival. Her hair was becoming thinner and weaker, and it was starting to fall off. She knew very well that her image was the biggest part of her appeal, and she could go nowhere with just her music. So, wait, she's a bad musician? It requires just looks? I mean, it's kinda true, though, let's be honest. She needed her mane to succeed. She wished that her hair was stronger. She wished her hair could strangle all of her enemies. It would be the world's strongest hair. Then a witch with a beautiful mane appeared in the mirror. The witch offered Fatima a deal and she accepted it. What instrument is Kirby playing the first time she appears in the anime Your Lie in April? I don't know. I'm gonna guess a violin. Nope. What is the longest bone in the human body? The femur. For what video game console was the first Kirby video game released? Game Boy. I actually owned it. How does Bambi's mother die in Disney's Bambi? She gets shot! Then she gets turned into venison. How many seasons did the TV show Lost have? Too many! It had too many! Alright, I think we got this girl's hair. I don't think we're gonna lose this one. We could, though. No, we won. Yeah, we did it. Your beard will be strong, my girl. Congratulations, said Lairat, and then she vanished. By the next morning, Fatima could already feel it. Her hair was thick and strong and it filled her with energy. Her next concerts were an absolute success. People adored her. Now nothing could get in her way to become a rock star. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to leave a sub, and I will see you all in the next one.